I'm surprised that content was not really right there.
KJ, how did that feel?
Surreal. That was a surreal moment. We really needed that. Great team effort. I mean, we battled the whole game. We fought. We came close as a team. Offense guys cheering defense guys on, talking to them. Defense came down there to us, talking to us, make sure that we're keeping our head on straight, make sure we're not getting too high, too low, staying even kill. So it was a great all team effort, especially as well.
You shared a moment with Kenny when he came down to the locker
room
area. What was it like to do that with him?
I'm just excited for him. I mean, we really couldn't even just talk. We just hugged each other and we're just hugging each other. I mean, so really surreal moment. Proud of him. He took advantage of his opportunity today, and I felt like we all went out there and played our hearts out for each other and also for him as well.
KJ, you looked more like yourself today. You looked very comfortable out there. What was different about your game today?
I mean, going into this whole from bye week and on, just being able to get away from the game and really evaluate, take some time from it, and really dig down into myself and get well acquainted with what I need to do to make sure that I'm playing my best ball and being KJ out there and having fun and putting together a great plan with Coach Guyton and knowing that Tempo is going to be able to help us out, and it did that. So.
Rocket coming back today, how did he look? How nice was it to have him back out?
It was really good. It was really good out there. I mean, we was out there joking and playing out there on the field, but it was great having him back. He knocked the rust off a little bit this game, and I think he said over 100. So that's even better for him, and proud of him and the way he's handled everything going into this week, and also him being out, he still was a leader and make sure those guys was looking up to him. He was asking questions as well.
How important is it for you guys to have Rocket back playing like that?
It's extremely important. I mean, he's a top SEC back, and he showed that today, just being able to be out there, come back and hit the ground running. I mean, just the main thing. And he came out, and we really needed him to come out and be Rocket. I mean, that was the main thing, be Rocket, be himself. He had to do nothing else, nothing major, but be himself, and that's what he did today.
From all the adversity you guys have gone through this season, to be the first team to ever beat Florida here in the Swamp, how justifying is that for you guys?
We needed that. We needed that. The season we've been having been pretty frustrating. To come in and be the first team in history, we can hang our hats on that. Just being able to bring some passion and some pride, and also gain a little momentum for the end stretch of the season.
You guys knew it.
You had a 1st and 20 in overtime, and was that a called quarterback draw? You maybe talk about your.
It was power read actually, and I just read the end, and they flew over top, and I just carried it up the middle and made a play.
What was said to the team before overtime started?
Coach Freeman basically told us we're going to win the game. I mean, just like 2 years ago versus LSU, went into overtime, and we wanted to send the defense out there first to set a statement, and they came up big time, and it was all on offense, and we overcame some adversity and penalties, and like I said, we stuck together, and we knew we was going to win. It was just a team confident thing.
You guys knew what you had to do after the bye week and win these 4 games to try to be bowl eligible. You checked one off. How does that help the next 3?
Like I said, gaining momentum. We hang our hats on this one. Like you said, just gaining momentum and going into the next week. We know we have some things we got to clean up, some details stuff we got to clean up and be more efficient at. And moving forward, I feel like the offense is bought into what we're doing on the offense side of the ball for us, tempo wise, and lining up quickly and getting set and putting a defense at a disadvantage. So I think we're going to build off that and gain some momentum.
KJ, the start of this game, could it have gone any better?
No, it was perfect. It was perfect. Couldn't be any better. Came out, drove the ball down the field, scored. Then defense came, and Jalen Braxton made a phenomenal play, taking the ball out and going to score. So we started out hot, and then we kind of hit a little mellow point. And then from then on, we kind of knew that, hey, we're going to win this game. As long as we stick together and keep fighting, we're going to win.
With all the close losses, Coach Finney's caught a lot of flack from some of the fans. What does it mean to you guys to win a game like this? I mean, obviously, you want to win for yourselves, but to win it for him too.
That was a big deal. And like he always tell us, it's 2 types of people: one that quit, one that fight. And we always want to be the one that's fight. And our backs against the wall. And only thing you can do is come out swinging. And that's what we did. We stuck together. We kept fighting. And we battled.
What do you think it meant to Rocket to have a game like this against Florida in Florida?
That's a big thing. Just him having a game like that in Florida. I know a lot of his family and friends got to come out and see him play. I know I seen his son out there. He held his son out the game, so that was a big deal for him. And I know coming in, his mind was probably he was focused more than ever, just knowing that he's come back to Florida and he wanted to be able to have the best outing that he can have, and here's what he did.
You saw that Florida has a shot to win, just like LSU did, but they missed the field goal. Kind of, what was it like watching that? And then when Just what was the feeling like on the sideline when you missed it?
I didn't even watch. I was looking in the stands, just watching every reaction. And once I seen our fans jump up, then I knew he missed it. So right then and there, I knew we had a shot at winning it, and so we did. We took advantage of it.
Thanks, KJ.
How did it feel to come back to your home state and beat the Gators in the swamp?
It's actually felt good, you know. Like I said, whenever I just talking to one of the guys, it just felt like brought me back to like Tampa, my first year.
You know, it's obviously been a frustrating year for you. You've had the injury dealing with it and coming back, maybe not running like your real self. You look like yourself today. I mean, did you feel like, are you 100%?
Yeah, definitely. I feel 100%. You know, definitely say with the process of it was a mind thing as well with it. You know, of course I was hurting, but it was a mind thing. You know, just trusting and stuff. You know, so with the tempo, I definitely say I trusted way more and feel way better than what I was 2-3 weeks ago.
How do you think you can build on this game? I mean, the team and you.
Really, I go with the team first. Just not just taking this game as in, a negativity thing, but like a positive thing where we can get rolling, just with the guys on both sides of the ball, but not, when it comes down to Monday, it was on to the next team.
You had a 19-yard run today. That was your longest. I think you had a 14-yard against Western Carolina. No bigger deal to do against the Gators in the swamp. What do you remember about that run and just – I think you did that pretty early in the game. Did that help get you going?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just really just trusting it, and just pressing it, and just reading the keys.
You got to see your son afterwards and got to hug him. What was that moment like for you?
It was different, this is his first game he ever came to, so it was just definitely truly blessing. So definitely thank God, it's not going to be just his first game. So.
I heard some of them play down here a lot. This was only the 6th time, and the other times have been 0 for 5. What's it like, especially in your home state, to be on the first Arkansas team to beat Florida here?
Definitely, I definitely say a blessing for that, But like I said, take me back to Temple, with the bowl game. So it's just a different feeling, definitely being with the squad, being back with the squad, playing as well.
You guys are 2-0 in your home state, right?
Yeah, 2-0. That's
excellent. That's good.
Rocket, there was a lot of celebration with Kenny Guyton after the game. I saw you get in there and celebrate too. How great was that? I know KJ and all you guys came in there and said, we wanted to do it for KJ. What was that like?
It was different, with me coming back, and just coming back and going back to the Temple offense. The way he did things this week was outstanding. So it's like I know he felt different after this win, but I felt different. And he trusted in us this week. We trusted in him, we just like it was no change, in the offense. And it was just the only thing that was changed was the tempo thing, I definitely big shout out to him.
Who said there were times when you went over to the defense and said, don't worry about it, we got you. As an offensive player, how does it feel to be able to have their back?
It felt good, because when we've been in games like this before this year, sadly we didn't get the win, or get what we wanted, and they did this, definitely Snacks. Snacks definitely a guy that comes back to the offense and be like, hey, come on, so I feel like me doing that, I feel like as a captain, I feel like that's the main thing I needed to do to, put like positivity in myself, but like, just really just showing that we can do it too.
When Florida missed that field goal, you guys had so many tough breaks. You'd probably do something to go right. And they probably shouldn't even gotten to kick a field goal.
Okay.
But when they missed that, what was the vibe, on the sideline?
It was a different type of vibe. Just believing in each other, and just not. I feel like the side was not like on our side of the ball. We're not even the ball, but on our side was like just showing that we had more time, with another thing to show.
In the first drive, just went down, of course, tough, you lost tie and everything, but how good was that just to kind of give everybody a good feeling and confidence, to go down and score 75 yards, I guess it was on that first drive?
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all, but the way we came out, like Coach Pitt say, Coach Guidance say, my running back coach as well say, it mattered about how you go out there, so I feel like they ran out there fast on the first play, and I feel like that's how I got it started.
Not that you don't want to play hard and win everywhere, but coming back here, we talked a little bit about it, but did you have extra motivation for this game?
I'll say I had, definitely extra motivation just being back, and just knowing that on my back with the team as well.
What do you think it meant to Josh Bronx? He was a Gator here, and what do you think it meant for him to be part of the win like this?
Yep, I don't know if he played at Florida as much here. So I feel like for him, I feel like it was a big win for him, just being since he's been here before.
You got 3 games left, try to get bowl eligible, and they're all at home, and on paper they look like winnable games. How do you feel about moving forward now?
Feel good, but we're still on this game right now. Monday come, that's when we're gonna be able to talk about Auburn.
All right.
Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Reaction.
The play call was a backside slant, and when I seen the safety come down, I kind of knew it was over. I just got inside, did my route, and KJ did the rest, caught the ball, touchdown.
What was the last couple of weeks been like with Kenny? I mean, can you talk about how maybe y'all rallied around?
Oh, KG, everybody love KG. He's so up tempo, upbeat. He's just a great guy, and everybody want to play for him. So it's easy to go and play for him.
KJ missed you earlier in the game. I guess a post towards to the far side in the end zone, but that would make up for it.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication. It just happens in the game. Other than that, yeah, we're good.
You guys have had so many tough, close losses. What does it feel like to pull one out, especially on the road? Arkansas's never won here before.
I've been feeling good. And coach is saying the whole week, just be the first team to beat him here. And we came out, we did that.
What was the celebration like after?
Oh, I never been a part of something like that before. At my last group, one like that. We came in here. It was just good to see everybody happy. Everybody smiling.
I feel like you've been really patient, just waiting for your time to come. What was this? How big was this for you to kind of finally have your moment?
I mean, to me it felt great. I mean, but my coach said, just it's gonna come. Whenever it comes, you gotta just make the best of it. I made the best of it.
How has KJ kept this offense, this team together? I mean, the defense is playing so well over the season, and to keep the offense together and win the game today.
Just like Coach KG, everybody loves KJ, so everybody gonna play for him. If he's still up and wired, we're gonna do the same way. So this whole couple of weeks, we just been up.
How big that Rocket? He comes back to his home stays, obviously, but now how big was it to have Rocket having a big game like that?
It was good to see him back out there. Like, not for me, but just for him to be back out there feeling healthy. Again, move side to side, getting up more. It was good to see him back out there. I don't know. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
That was a birthday hit.
Yeah, it was. Some way I had to get some birthdays this in.
What's it feel like to be part of the first Arkansas team to win here?
Phenomenal. We talked about this all week, and we knew coming into this game, like any team that traveled down here to the University of Arkansas has never won in the swamp. And so we took pride in that. We in our preparation this week and coming down here, and we executed the plan.
What was it like seeing the offense perform the way they did today?
Oh, we always knew our offense had it in them. We always had the confidence in them. But, just stand behind them and let them know that, they have guys behind them like they're behind us as well. Because they had our back a couple times today, too, if we're being honest. So, just talking with those guys and let them know that, hey, like, we still got confidence in y'all no matter what's going on in the outside world. I think that kind of brought confidence to them and they to the play style they had today.
What did you see on the Jalen Braxton strip and touchdown? And just what did that mean to you guys to get that big jump,
So what I saw, like when I seen him snatch the ball, I didn't know he had it at first until like I was going to run to the sideline, and then he started taking off down the sideline. But just seeing a young guy like that make impact plays so early in his career versus a good team like Florida, it was just so phenomenal. Like I was like, man, he got a great future ahead of him, because just to have those type of instincts at a young age, it's only going to get better over time. And I told him that. And I told him congrats on that.
That's 4 touchdowns the defense has scored this year. What do you think about that?
It's just the pride that we take on the brand of football that we want to play. Coach T. Will, he brings it in every day. Stop the run and just play, just have fun. And we did that today, and we came out with the result that we wanted.
Pooh, what was that locker room like? I mean, it's been 6 straight without a win.
Electric. Like I can't really explain it because like it had been so long, but just going in there and seeing those guys happy and just jumping around and everybody, everybody was just in that, like we didn't know what to say, so it was just a bunch of yelling in us. So it was just a bunch of screaming and yelling. But man, seeing those guys so excited, man, it just brought joy to me, brought a whole new light to this team.
What don't you think? That was a typical Rocket game that we haven't seen because he's been hurt and other things. What did you think of the job he did, and what did that mean to the team?
That was just Rocket doing what he do. And, just talking with him and things like that, because, we would do going through whatever he was doing and things like that. But, just talking with him and things like that. But he came back and he was the leader that he had been before he left. And, he takes pride in what he does and things like that. And it was times that, he came to the sideline to us. He was like, man, we got y'all back. Like, y'all, they went down and score. Okay, we're going to go and score too. Like, we're going to put us back in this game for us. And y'all have our back as well. We did that.
Coach Pittman, he's been catching a lot. I'm sorry, go ahead. He's been catching a lot of heat from fans. I know you guys have too. But what does it mean, when people have been knocking your coach to have a big win like this, maybe get some people off his back a little bit?
Man, it's a great feeling. Coach Pittman's a great guy. He's a hardworking man, and he takes pride in his coaching responsibilities and things like that. And, even just seeing Coach Pittman with that light in his eyes after the game today, man, it was just phenomenal. And I know that he's the type of guy that he is. He prides himself on bearing us on the field as well as off the field. But on the field, he wants to be the best that we can, as well as also, just talking with him and things like that. We let him know, like, we behind you as well. Like, don't nothing, like I said earlier, nothing out in the outside world affect what kind of relationship, what kind of look we have or perspective we have on you. We're gonna keep playing football, we're gonna keep playing Arkansas brand of football.
The defense has been playing at a high caliber this entire season. Something that was talked about this week was how do you keep that momentum going into this game? It feels like you didn't really lose any of that momentum. Kind of how did y'all keep it up? How did y'all get through to this game?
Just getting better in our preparation throughout the week, just going back and looking at the things, even though we had a great good game last week, it was still things from that game that we could take to better ourselves as individuals, but as well as a whole defense and things like that. And I feel like the guys on the defensive side of the ball, we took pride in, taking the coaching and, taking the notes and things like that and applying it to the field. And once we did that, it just brought us close, and it was just flying around, having fun at that point.
You'll get home in time to do something for your birthday tonight. What do you got in mind?
Man, I don't know. I was talking with some of the guys in the locker room, so I might hang out with them for a little bit, just team bond and things like that.
Where does this rank on birthdays for you?
Say it one more time.
Where does this rank?
Oh, number one. I never forget this birthday. This is my number one birthday right here, man. To beat Florida in the swamp, to be the first team to do that at Arkansas, man. This is number one. This is my number one birthday.
Nudie hadn't played, I think, in 3 or 4 games, and he had 3 pass breakups. He was playing off the cliff. What's your Nudie's game?
He did a phenomenal job today as well. Nudie came back and looked like the Nudie that we've been seeing and things like that, just making impact plays, getting off blocks and making TFLs and things like that, and just playing good man coverage. Like, just seeing him out there with that 3, because he has so much energy that he brings, and his energy just rubs out on everybody. It just allows us all to relax and things like that. So just seeing Nudie back out there was good.
What can this win do for you moving forward for the rest of the season?
I think it's going to bring even more momentum to the team, offensively and defensively, and it's going to prod us to work hard and prod us to keep going back and just taking that coaching, like I said earlier, just taking that coaching and things like that, and just going back out and, just applying what we was taught. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate y'all.